Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me on another video. And today is a bit different. Sure, Hotman. Today is a bit different. I'm outside the car, and today this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be servicing the car fully. So we have the air filter, petrol filter, oil filter, coolant, radiator flush, engine flush, brake fluid, spark plugs, and brake bleeder bottle, and one more .4 brake fluid. So today we're going to be doing like the full service of the car, and I'm going to be doing it here at home. So yeah, with this one, what we're going to need to be changing is this, which is the air filter. We're going to be changing the spark plugs. We're going to be changing the coolant. And we're also going to be replacing the brake fluid here. And then afterwards we're going to do the coolant as well. But first things first, what we're going to need to do is flush the coolant, put water in it, and then we're going to use that radiator flush. Okay, perfect. So all of the spark plugs are out, and this is how they all look. So it seems like they burnt nicely, like it's just the top that's black. So yeah, these were replaced recently, so this is why I wasn't in a rush to service the car, because these were replaced, or most of the stuff was replaced. This is going to be a time for me to replace everything at the same time. So here are the new spark plugs. They are all NGK spark plugs. So now we're just going to fit everything in and then continue with the service. So the reason why I took it out is because I forgot to take off this cap before starting it again. So I do need to just take this off. Okay, so I'm going to start this again. The spark plugs themselves had these little caps on top, so they had these caps here on top, so I needed to remove all of those caps. So now that the new spark plugs are in my hand, I'm going to fit them in right now. Okay, perfect. So spark plugs are done. Now the next thing that we need to do is we need to use this, which is the radiator flush, drain cooling system, closed refill, clean water, shake and point radiator, and then there was something about a run for 10 to 30 minutes. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start with this because engine flush, this one has 5 to 10 minutes, so on a hot engine. So what I'm going to do, since the engine is cool, I'm going to drain the coolant, put fresh water in, put the radiator flush in, run it up to temperature, say 10-15 minutes, and then once that is done, then I just put in the engine flush for the last 5 to 10 minutes, and then just drain both of them at the same time. So yeah, that's that. Okay, perfect. So the coolant has been drained. Now I'm just going to fill it back up again. And once it's filled up again, I'm going to add the, what is this called? The coolant flush. So now I just need to add this. Everything else is done. Just need to add this radiator flush, start the car, run it for 30 minutes. So I think the fan is going to come on soon. bleed the coolant. Actually, before I bleed the coolant, let me change the oil quickly because the oil still has that oil flush or engine flush. So I'm just gonna drain the oil quickly, change the oil, and then bleed the coolant. Let me rather do that. Okay, so I changed the oil. I'm just gonna change the filter now. Let me just take you guys back here quickly. So here's the oil. Oil has been changed. So now I just need to change that oil filter because the oil is replaced. And yeah, that's about it. That's the only thing that we need. Oh, as well as the fuel filter. I haven't changed that. So oil has been drained, has been flushed. Coolant has been drained. Just need to be flushed. Or bled, sorry. And then once we're done on top, we do that. Once we do that, we do the brakes. Once we do the brakes, we're done. So for now, I just wanna change that, which is the oil filter, change that, put in fresh oil, change the petrol filter, and then move on to the brakes. Okay, so while taking out the oil, I noticed that this is leaking. I'm not sure why. So it's wiped dry, but then comes right back again. Comes right back again. So yeah, change of plans. I need to get this hose now because this is leaking, and I'm gonna need to replace the coolant once more. No, but this is fresh water though. This is not. This doesn't look like coolant because the coolant itself is red. Why is this now leaking all of a sudden? Could it be coming from on top? Because it's dry here on top. I'm just so confused as to where this is coming from. Yeah, it's leaking. Nobody got solar kubenjani up. Like honestly, even if I wipe, it keeps coming back. This pipe is gone. Okay, so it was a fairly simple fix. So this was the one that was loose. So this fitting, yeah, that fitting there. So this fitting was loose. So the leak was actually coming from the underside. So here, so the water would drip on the underside and then fall onto this pipe and then drip from the floor here. But now that I've tightened it, it is dry as a bone. So yeah, quick fix, nice. Now let's just get back to getting this thing, because this thing is a pain, yo. So yeah, side quest done. Now it's time to get this sorted out. Okay, so I'm back on the tripod. Oil filter is out. So here's the old one, here's the new one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this excess oil on top and then rub it around the black ring. I'm gonna show you guys now. So I just wipe this on the side and then we put it back in. Now what I just need to do is add in the oil, and then once you add in the oil, change the petrol filter, prime the oil, and then start the car. So let's get this one out. Okay, so everything is replaced. Filter is replaced, oil is replaced, coolant is replaced, that is replaced, filter is replaced. So right now I just need to bleed this. So I'm gonna open this back up, right? Open this back up, run it until the fan comes on again, and then top up accordingly. So yeah. So you join me now on the test drive, but not necessarily a test drive because, okay, that came on. Not necessarily a test drive. Well, it is a test drive, but at the same time, I actually want to get this exhaust thing sorted. So I'll show you guys when I'm out the car, but my exhaust tips are hanging lower than I'd like. So I just want to see if I can get one of those side of the road mechanics, not mechanics, but like welders and stuff, or exhaust shops, so they can assist me with fixing the tailpiece, because it is hanging a little bit lower than I'd like. But so far so good. The brakes, I've bled them, but pads are about to go out because the brake pedal is still at the same level. So I'm not sure whether I didn't bleed it right or the pads, because I still use the same pads. I didn't change the pads, I just changed the fluid. So yeah, I guess next time when I change the brakes, or change the fluid, change the pads, I'm gonna change the fluid once more. But so far, that engine flush, oh my goodness, that coolant flush, oh my goodness, those two things made like a huge difference. The clutch feels smoother after I bled it, but now it's just to open it up a bit, you know. I miss this. I missed this. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna go to this exhaust place quickly. I'm gonna pick up the camera again once I'm there. So we're back here again. So I'm at this exhaust shop. If you're in Cape Town, you know exactly where I am. I'm here in Epping. So with this, I just want something very cheaply done. I just want my exhaust to sit up straight, man. It's been leaning way too much and it's been bothering me. So that's one thing that I want to do right now. Yeah, so this is the issue. I want to get this a little bit higher because yeah, this gap don't look nice. So yeah. Let's just see what they need to do. But just as much as this gap here just closes up, I'm happy. Yeah, if you look at it from the side, it's to be lifted up. So there's the car right there. And I need to go there. I need to go to the garage to go draw the money, because yeah, obviously they don't swipe. So I'm just glad that this is being done now, because it has been bothering me for quite some time, honestly. It has been bothering me, and now just to make it a little bit neater, make it a little bit OEM, you know, standard, like just neat, coloring in between the lines type situation. Okay, that sounds nice. Damn, that sounds very nice. But yeah. You can press it one time hard. Okay, so it's sitting so much better now. It's no longer hanging low. I feel like now it's hanging just right. It looks OEM. It looks nice now. Like it looks standard now. Even from the side, it looks standard. Okay, here's one of my tools. I'll put that inside. check. Yeah, I need to wash it now. Sure, man. Need to wash it now. But check for leaks. Coolant, no leaks. Brake fluid. Okay, that test that I made. So under the car. Yep, no leaks there as well. I got everything clean inside, so both inside and outside. I just have this mud flap. This is one of my mud flaps. So this I just need to refit here in front. So it's in actually this part here. But as you can see, only one screw and then the other screw is missing. So I need to get another screw and then put a washer, because that's the main reason why it keeps falling out. But other than that, I feel like the car is mint. The only thing to do now is just take it on a drive. But this video is quite long and it is the service day of the Golf. So the video that you're going to see will be after this one, but I'll be sure to post it. I'll be sure to post it soon after I post this one. Okay, so just before I close off the video, I wanted to show you guys the car outside. A lot of people have been requesting it. Yeah, there were a couple of things that were missing that I needed to do on the car first, and this is just after the car wash that you saw in the previous clip. So yeah, so this is what I fixed, and this is how the exhaust sounds. This is how it sounds, and also now you can see the gap is not that big, and I like the fact that I closed that gap. So now it looks nice. It looks stock. It looks proper now. Let me just see if I can zoom in. Yeah, it looks proper now. So the reason why I want to change the tint is because this tint is bubbling here at the back. So if you can see that, it's bubbling. Need to get that sorted. Even here as well, need to get that sorted. And then sometimes here by the mirror, I'm not sure if you can see it. Sorry, by the window. But other than that, this is the car that you guys have been hearing. This is how I drive. Usually have the lights on like that. I got the LEDs from Takealot. I got almost everything from Takealot except for the grill. The grill was gotten from Chinatown, and then everything else is properly stock. The car's just lowered. The brakes have been painted red. It's sitting on Joy Road tires. I can't complain. The only thing I don't like, or that I still need to just do, is I'm not sure if it's the camber or the toe, but if you're looking at it like this, the top of the tire is sticking out, whereas it's supposed to tuck in. So I need to get that sorted out. You see, this side it's like that, and then on the other side, the top of the tire is sticking out. So I still need to fix that. I think that's the main reason for the steering not straight. So I just need to get that checked out. But other than that, yeah, it's properly stock. Oh, and also the mud flap I fixed. So I was able to get other screws, so I did fit the mud flap in, so all 4 mud flaps are on. And as you can see, guys, it's stock exhaust. This is just literally how it sounds. But yeah, guess the fan came on a couple of times, so the service went good. No leaks, no nothing. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. If you've made it this far, I really do appreciate it. And if you have made it this far, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, because we are trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you'd like to hop onto the journey, please let me know. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll check you on the next one. Bye bye.